Human beings are a mixture of compassion and confusion. So tell me if this has ever happened to you. You're on a spiritual journey, a healing journey, or you're looking for enlightenment, right? And you find some sort of talking head, some person kind of like me right now, and you start taking in their content, right? You start watching their videos, reading their posts, and in that content, you try to find some sort of message or advice or method so you can apply it to your situation, you can apply it to your life, and either change yourself or find enlightenment, whatever your goal is. But after trying that for a while, you find that it doesn't take you where you're trying to go. And then you get frustrated, and then you find someone else, and you repeat the cycle. Does this sound familiar? If so, what if I told you that it's actually the symptom of a deeper problem? And the problem is that you're confused. The human journey of the self, becoming something, whether that's becoming a different self or becoming enlightened, is a journey of confusion. Because if you weren't confused, there would be nowhere to go, and there'd be no one to go anywhere. There'd be no self to go anywhere. Now, hold on. This isn't a message about, let everything be as it is. There's nothing to do. Enlightenment's already here, yada, yada. This isn't that message. Rather, what I'm trying to do here is point at the actual problem, which is the confusion itself. Because when you get confused, you try to find someone else to solve your problem. You say, I don't have the answers. I don't have the authority here. I'm going to find an authority outside of me to solve my problem, to tell me what to do. I'm looking for mommy or daddy to tell me what to do. And that can't work because no one else has your answers. You're so unique that only you can find your way out. Only you can find your way out of your confusion. And what's the antidote? The antidote is to reclaim your authority. Because what happens in our childhood is we learn to give away that power. Because we need mom and dad's love. And that pattern gets stuck in place. And like the baby elephant that gets tied to a stump, it grows into an adult elephant, but still doesn't know it can pull the stump out of the ground. It's the same with us. We learn these patterns starting with when we're kids, when we're babies. And we grow into adults, living as if we're still that powerless, but we're not. So, how do we become unconfused? How do we reclaim our authority? The problem is that on the path from confusion to sovereignty, from confusion to self-trust, it's going to feel like you're not safe. Those patterns of confusion, the patterns of suffering, the limiting patterns that keep us small and in place, that keep us from transforming, those patterns feel safe because they're familiar. Those patterns feel safe because we think they'll keep us safe from judgment. We think they'll keep us safe from being hurt. We think those patterns keep us safe from death, whether that's physical death or just the death of who we are. And there are things that we don't want to feel. Our fear, our anger, our grief, our shame. And we think those patterns keep the unwanted experiences away. So how do we move from our current state of confusion to a self-empowered state of freedom and of authority? If you want to figure that out with me, you can come join me in a group or one-on-one, and I can help you go from confusion to empowerment, to authority, to freedom. So please come join me. Go to alec.to/meet or send me a message. I'd be happy to help you figure this out.